In the midst of uncertainty, some people are happy.
Yes, some people are happy, some are
Yes,
sad.
in the midst of uncertainty, there are
Yes,
people that are
they are
happy.
happy.
In the midst of uncertainty, there are people that are sad. Hello, good morning. I want to address the matter of being certain with the uncertainties of life. You know, right now in this country, in Nigeria, we are at a period where the finances is challenged in terms of the changing of currencies. People are going to bank and they are not able to get money. Those ones that they deposited, they cannot make any withdrawal, and all manner of fights that you are seeing on social media, and all manner of stress. It's like if you want to look at it critically, it looks as if everything is coming to an end. Few days from now, we are approaching election, the presidential election, and it's worrying. I've actually had discussion with some people, and I noticed the worry in them. They're worried about food. They're worried about money. They're worried about even the children education. So these times like this is good for us to understand that uncertainties is one of the normal things, and one normal thing in life. It happens at all times. But how are you able to address yourself? Because when you address your mind, your body, your life can push on. But when once you are not able to address your mindset as at this time, the uncertainties can also unseat you. So that's why I want to talk a little about this. So I welcome you this morning, Pastor Emil. Good to see you.
Same here.
All right. So life is ever continuous. That's what you should know. Life is ever continuous. The challenges that were there in the 70s unseated a lot of people. Those that were the ones that came up in the 90s were unseated a lot of people. But one thing you observe is that despite all those things that happened, they were still beautiful days, even of the last few years. They were still beautiful. They are still beautiful days even today. Then, what is then the challenge? What is then the problem with this continuous uncertainty? It only to distract those who doesn't have focus, who doesn't understand goals, and so on. So I don't know of your own view or people around you. Do you observe people being worried because of this financial situation that is right now in the country?
Well, I really want to appreciate you for this privilege you're giving to me. I learned that we have planned situation, we have unplanned situation.
Planned situation, certainly.
So there are people that are benefiting in this.
Oh, in this condition,
Yes,
yeah.
in this condition. There are
People that are making exchange of
yes,
POS.
people in POS are making the amount of
Money.
interest. Why are they doing that? Because they prepared. They prepared, they have focus, they have a foresight.
I would disagree with you that they prepared. This is circumstance. I noticed some years ago when I was working in fitness session, we just see ourselves, we just see fuel scarcity, and we see ourselves selling fuel. So at that point, I would not say that we that were selling, we were prepared. Are you getting? So that's what I'm trying to disagree with the point that they were prepared.
What I mean there is they have a foresight. They have a plan A and also have a plan B.
For their business.
For their business.
But not for this. Not for
Then,
the
if somebody is carried away, if somebody is not prepared, when the unplanned comes, it's really affecting them.
I think what I would take from what you have said is that in the midst of uncertainty, some people are happy.
Yes, some people are happy. Some are
Yes,
sad.
in the midst of uncertainty, there are
Yes.
people that are happy. In the midst of uncertainty, there are people that are sad.
Yes.
So that means that by can I say a natural setting of life, uncertainties will always come.
Yes, it's normal. It's normal.
It's normal.
It's
It
normal.
always come.
It's normal.
Okay, then what should be our approach, especially for those that are challenged, those that are having issues? What should be the approach?
They should do a little bit. They can't, as in have a mindset of believing that the thing is just a temporary.
Okay, now that's the circumstance is temporal.
Yes.
Okay, now What I want us to understand is that wherever there is uncertainty, I re-emphasize this, there are people that benefit from it,
Okay.
and there are people that are suffering in it. So, because of that, we need to prepare ourselves to know that life is continuous.
Okay.
Number two, it is only those who persevere that wins. It's only those that persevere that wins. And then set goals even in the midst of uncertainty. Don't get distracted from your goals. Those are the three things I have as a take home on this discussion. Always persevere. Know that life is continuous. And then stay always on your goals. That things are happening bad doesn't mean that your goals will not still become visible. There are other times that what is happening may benefit you. There are other times that circumstances may also not benefit.
Yes.
So, despite that, your goals should be certain. And I also want us to remain alert every time to economic, political, technical, and the social changes. We should always be alert on
Change is constant.
Yes. So, Mr. Jimmy, this is really crucial, and it's important we talk about this morning. And I don't know what you want to say to our people out there, our followers, our audience. So,
And what I really have to contribute here is that
Okay.
whatever thing you are doing in life, whatever thing you are facing in life, it doesn't give up. It's not pertinent for you to give up. You can't give up.
Never.
It is not over until it is over.
Until you win. It's
Yes.
not over until you win.
Yes. A quitter never win and a winner never quits.
Yes, the quitter never. So
it doesn't end. It doesn't end our life.
No, it doesn't end.
It doesn't
So,
end.
I've seen people that are fighting, that are hitting themselves in the back and all that. Please, what I want to advise is never give up.
Yes.
Never give up. Behind the dark tunnel, there's always a light. There's always light. So stay focused and